The hell's taking so long?
Damn it. It was taking forever to load. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 27. We took last week off. Has it been 2 weeks or 1 week?
2.
I don't know.
I think it's 2. No, how long our break was? Oh, I think it was only 1.
It's only in 1 week.
It's been 2 weeks, I think. Well, hold on. I don't even know how to count.
2 weeks from today, I think, was the last time we recorded.
Yes. 2 weeks from today.
But we are back, everyone. Baseball's back officially.
Thank God. Gives me something to watch at 12 o'clock.
Let's see what else. The Masters have come and gone.
I actually watched it. I never really watched golf, and I actually watched it.
The playing games are underway.
Uh-huh.
And hockey.
Or if you're the Timberwolves, the NBA Finals started. It's over.
Fair enough.
The NBA Finals is over. The Timberwolves won.
Plan the parade downtown Minneapolis.
A-Rod, go A-Rod. He was at the game. He was courtside.
That's good.
My God.
Well, yeah. How's everyone been?
Since baseball started, I'm like, I'm in. I'm going crazy now. I love this. Is the best part of the year. Opening week.
Oh, here. This is the last time we touched base. It was before Lego Star Wars came out.
Oh yeah. I beat like the story part. I have the collectibles, man. That's gonna.
Okay, so you've already finished all 9 stories.
Yeah, they're pretty short.
Ian, how about you? Where are you at so far?
I'm on the 9th one, but have not finished it yet. I'm about halfway.
I think the show's been pretty good. Played that a little bit. I like that.
Ian, have you got much further into that? I know you texted me about it. Did you get any further?
In the what?
In MLB The Show.
I have stopped playing it significantly since Lego Star Wars came out. And honestly, once the roster update comes out, I'll probably
makes sense.
Not touch Diamond Dynasty again for the rest of the year. The way that I normally do.
Are we ever going to 1v1? I think my team's ready.
Ooh.
My starting pitcher is Alek Manoah, so I'm ready.
Ooh.
I mean, we can, I suppose.
All right, bet.
I'm not going to have fun, but I'll do it.
Like a 3-inning game. 3-inning games take too long.
Let's see.
Are you in the kitchen?
I am. I switched where my layout is, so I'm sitting. My desk is in the kitchen, pretty much. So I decided to go with here today. I didn't feel like moving.
And you're rocking the playoff Raptors. I respect that.
I am. Yep. It's the time where I start watching NBA to the fullest.
Usually the playoffs is when people start watching it.
I don't plan to miss any Raptors games.
Like,
no.
When we start talking about the NBA, no. I think the Raptors are going to win.
Make the joke.
No, I think the Raptors are going to win. And 7.
Oh, that's different story that what you said the other day.
I've been saying the Raptors. Just ask Ian. I've been preaching this before the playoffs started. Where the bracket was set up.
Let's just dive right into the NBA then. We just switch Noah and Ian because Ian's head gets cut off by the banner.
I'm going to stop golfing in a moment.
Do it for Tiger.
All right, there we go. All right, so Noah, you want to lead the way here?
Yeah, I was watching the Brooklyn. I have a take on Brooklyn. I don't know. Do we want to talk about do we talk about the Nets Cavaliers game, or are you talking about the actual the setup for the matchups now?
Por qué no los dos, man?
Yeah, go ahead. Just go roll with both. Let's do it.
Okay, well, the Nets worry me.
Ooh, okay.
First off, they don't play defense, and Kyrie missed 3 shots, right? Had 11 assists. Kevin Durant had a great game. He only missed a couple shots. I'll pull up the box score. I don't want to get anything wrong here. So they won by 7, right? And Kyrie had 34, 12 assists. He missed 3 shots. Kevin Durant had 25 and 11 assists. He missed 7 shots, 9 for 16. All right, that's pretty impressive, right? And they beat a mediocre Cavaliers team by 7. They're not beating the Celtics. That's my takeaway from the game. They played good enough to beat the Cavs. They ain't beating the Celtics because Kyrie and Kevin Durant had amazing games. I mean, Kyrie missed 3 shots, and they only won by 7. That's my takeaway from that game. Cleveland, I think whoever the Cleveland plays goes with Atlanta. I think Atlanta will win that one. Cleveland should be getting Jared Allen back, which is big for them. They need another big man down the paint. I think Cavaliers will beat either the Hawks or the Hornets, especially with Jared Allen coming back. And then good for Cleveland. Anybody else watch that game?
I didn't get to see either of them.
No, okay. Well, the NBA Finals are on after that. The Timberwolves Clippers, the Finals. Pat Bev, I love that guy. He's hilarious. Yeah, the Clippers, they disappointed me. They disappointed me a lot.
Ooh, okay.
I wanted them to win because I don't want to face the Clippers in the first round. But after what I saw from them, I don't care who they play now. The Suns, they'll beat the Clippers in 4 or 5 now. After what I saw, I thought maybe you can go 6. But Paul George dropped 34. It wasn't like Paul George had a bad game. He dropped 34. And Cat, first off, Timberwolves are horribly coached. I don't care what they say about the Timberwolves. He's a horrible coach. Everyone was in foul trouble the whole game and kept them all in. Cat got fouled out in the 4th quarter and dropped 11 points. 11 points, Cat. Come on, bro. And they still won? Yeah, I'm disappointed in the Clippers. I'm very disappointed in them.
Fair enough. All right, so who's tonight now? We got Hawks tonight.
Hawks, Hornets, and Pelicans, Spurs.
All right, so who do we like?
I like the Hawks. I think Trae Young, he's pretty good in the play-in playoffs or whatever you want to call it, whatever this is. But in must-win games, Trae Young pops off. Hornets don't play defense. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think I'll give you Trae Young and the Hawks on that one.
Okay. I also like the Atlanta Hawks tonight. Off of what? Nothing. I just like the Hawks tonight.
Trae Young will drop 35.
Sure, yeah, Trae Young. Yeah. Ian?
Unless LaMelo Ball matches that, which I don't think he will.
I would love to see LaMelo go crazy for a game. And give the Hornets 1.
The Hornets.
So I'll pick the Hornets.
You going Jordan? You going with Michael?
I'll pick the Hornets. It doesn't make a difference in the grand scheme of things either way, so why not? I think LaMelo can do some crazy shit for one game.
I think Trae Young can. We saw him last year in the playoff. They brought him to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
In his first playoff. Pretty impressive.
And then the other game, you said what? Pelicans and
Pelicans are going to kill him. Pelicans have been a really good team in the second half of the season. Yeah. CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram have been a great duo. Jonas Valanciunas has been very good. I think Pelicans will take that one pretty easily.
I agree.
I also agree.
Spurs got DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray is very underrated. He'll have a great game. But Ingram and McCollum have been so good. So, I mean, people forget the Pelicans started off 2-14. And now they're in the play-in, so that's pretty impressive.
They got some nice players.
If Zion gets back next year, they could be a playoff team, not just a play-in team.
Let's see.
And the Pelicans coach was the assistant for the Suns last year, Willie Green. He's been a great coach. Willie Green's been great this year for the Pelicans.
Here you go. This is what I was looking for, and I finally got it. And this will help everyone. Here's the bracket. Oh, sweet. Yep.
All right, now we can actually talk about the match.
All right, yeah. I was about to say you want to go through here, and we want to go through. All this?
Yeah, Bulls are getting swept. And you put the house on it.
Ian, as the Bulls fan here, how do we feel?
The Bulls made the playoffs. Everything else is just gravy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they'll win the same playoff game as the Lakers, though. So.
Do we want to go? Do we want to go that route? Do we want to talk about them?
No, I don't want to.
Who do you guys think the next coach will be? I saw Mark Jackson's name.
Honestly, whoever it is going to be the scapegoat for next year when they suck. So it doesn't really matter.
Fair enough.
Quinn Snyder when he blows the first round against the Mavericks with Luka Doncic. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Quinn Snyder.
Sure. All right, yeah, so back to this. Ian, Bulls finished, number 1 in attendance, I saw?
Yeah.
There you go.
Big.
That's a positive.
Congratulations.
That's positive.
Michael Jordan.
I don't know why people are dragging them so much. Like, they're better than they were supposed to be.
I think they're dragging them because they started off so good, and the expectations just flew through the roof when they were the 1 seed at, like, the All-Star break. So people were like, oh, they're legit, and then they came back to earth, and
even like them back to earth is better than they've been for like a decade.
Yeah,
like,
but
what do you want?
There's high expectations with the Bulls. That's Michael Jordan's team. People hold that team to a higher level than others.
Well, I understand that, but like we all know what they are actually.
Yeah, but like we're different from others. We're different. Some people actually think the Bulls are going to win the series. They actually do, just because of what they saw from the first half of the season. They don't realize the way they're coming into the playoffs which means most, the way you're going into the playoffs. That's right in basketball. So, and the Bucks are the NBA champions. I mean, you're playing the champions. You're playing the team to beat with Giannis.
Like,
and Vucevic has been terrible the last couple
I just
games.
it's their like basically their first legitimate year under a new front office.
Yeah.
So like
them making your normal
making
normal
them making the playoffs is like an incredible step. So like
but
honestly,
again, like I said,
the people I like, I'm just saying my social circles, no one cares.
Yeah.
Like it's whatever because it's like the next thing. So like you're gonna have to reload in the off season. You got to get more depth. You got to keep guys healthy, and then you try to go after the next thing. Like they surpassed my expectations.
Yeah,
I was like, make the plan.
But people had different expectations halfway through the season. Like once you're in the season, your expectations can change. And some people's expectations change.
I understand that, but like people, like if you like, there's no way.
Before the season, I said 6 seed. I'm pretty sure. Well, I have my I literally have my preseason predictions. I'm pulling them up. I just need to.
I just think people get far too.
I literally had them as a 6 seed. I don't know if I can zoom in.
Oh, there you go.
Like
Bulls 6. You see that?
That's fair.
Bucks, Nets, Heat, Sixers, Celtics, Bulls, Hawks, Hornets, Pacers. Yeah,
you can see that pretty well.
I had them as the 6 seed. I expected this, but people's expectations are higher when they were the 1 seed at the All-Star break.
Wait, can we pause real fast? Because I need to ask a question about the format here. Because again, I'm that disconnected of an NBA fan. So does the loser of the 7-8 game play the winner of the 9-10? Is that how this works?
Yeah, and then the winner of that plays the 1 seed.
Okay, and then the winner of that's the actual 8.
The winner of that will get swept by the 1 seed. Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Okay. All right, that makes more sense. I was lost when Noah was like, Cavs will beat whoever they play, or
I think the Cavs would. Yeah, I think the Cavs would.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Especially Jared Allen.
I was lost. And then is that tomorrow night or is that like Friday?
Friday. It would be Friday.
Okay.
You get the off day because they don't want the 9-10 playing back to back.
Gotcha. Makes sense. That makes sense because I saw Raptors don't actually start their series till like Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, the actual playoffs start Saturday afternoon.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, now I'm caught up to speed here.
We can go to probably the Celtics Nets. Like I said before, I think the Celtics will win this in 6 games.
So like if we just go top to bottom in the East, it's like Heat, Raptors, Bucks, Celtics, right? I think the
Sixers Raptors is going to go 7. I think it's going to go 7, and Toronto's going to win. Yeah.
Is that the? I'm going to guess right now. Again, I don't watch NBA. I'm assuming is that probably the most.
Yes. Who knows? Yes. It's the one where that and probably the Dallas. The Dallas one's tough, but we can get that later. But the Dallas one's tough because we don't know if Luka's playing or not.
We need to find out which version of James Harden is going to be playing for the Sixers.
But the playoff version of James Harden's always the same in the playoffs.
He's historically underperforms in big games.
Yeah. And
he has a track
Matisse Thybulle can't play in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Tobias Harris is so inconsistent. Embiid will get 35. Embiid will get 35 and his 10 rebounds and however many assists. But it literally all depends on James.
Until Scotty Barnes locks him up.
No, he won't. No one's locked. I don't even think Scotty Barnes guards Embiid because if he does, Embiid will drop maybe 50.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure Siakam's probably on Embiid. But
guys, I just see all the propaganda from Toronto. Like, does Scotty Barnes legit have a shot at this Rookie of the Year?
Yes. He has a shot. Yeah.
It feels a little open.
Yeah, he's got a shot because Mobley got hurt.
Okay.
So it opened up a little bit.
It's like him and like Cade.
Mobley's still there, but I wouldn't be upset if Barnes won. And then Cade Cunningham's there too. But Josh Giddey would have been in there, but he got set out for the rest of the season.
All I'm saying, I think this is like, for me personally, because everyone follows the NBA in their own way and has their own opinions. I just think this is a big legacy series for James Harden. Like if they get bounced in the first round, like this is big for him.
No, you're right. Because first off, it's his second straight year forcing out of a team. He did it with Houston, then he did it with Brooklyn. You can't force your team out of OA twice and lose in the second round the first year, and then the first round, let's say. The Sixers, the only way James Harden could make this if he makes this out of the finals, at least. Conference finals isn't going to get you nothing.
It's a big moment for him.
James Harden is the most. He has the most to lose in this playoffs. The most. Because if he loses, he's done.
Going off of I'm backtracking now. Going off of odds for Rookie of the Year, Evan Mobley minus 223, Scotty plus 175, Cade plus 850, Giddey plus 8,700, and then
it's a 3-man race. But I think it's going to go to Evan Mobley. But I wouldn't be upset if Barnes won it.
Okay, so then like on the West Side, Suns.
Yeah, they'll 4 or 5 games wherever they play.
like the Suns to the conference finals, basically.
Finals
Pretty much.
and winning it, but okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the next two are a little interesting. Like the Warriors, probably.
That one's gonna be. I told you this before we got on. When we were online. I told you this one's gonna be interesting. I think this one's gonna be more interesting than people think because Curry is. Even if Curry comes in and plays, he hasn't been. He's played with Draymond and Klay Thompson. I looked up for 11 minutes this season. They're not gonna have the same amount of chemistry as they did in the previous championships, and they don't have KD nowadays. And then with Stephen Curry coming back, Jordan Poole's going to get less shots.
I could see it being a situation where Denver steals one of the first two or something, and then the Warriors get better as it goes. So
longer it goes, the Warriors
it turns into like a 6-game.
This is when the Warriors are most vulnerable. Is the first round. They'll get better throughout the whole playoffs.
Because I don't know if the Nuggets have the ammunition to.
They get the MVP.
Yeah,
I saw a report that Jokic is like I saw like third of the of the voting.
He's been my MVP this entire time.
Yeah, like congratulations, good job. Ian.
I have the odds.
That's
right
my
here.
one thing I feel like I got right.
Well, I picked the best player in the league.
The odds right now, Jokic is minus 285. The next,
I saw like third of the first place votes were like already leaked, and it was all Jokic. He's like the clear front runner right now. Yeah,
he's minus 285, Embiid plus 210, and then Giannis plus 650. Everyone else is not even close.
Mm-hmm, definitely that Warriors Nuggets is going to be one to watch. I think, and if Denver was healthy, man, they'd be such a good team. But I know they're not going to be healthy. No, Jamal Murray and Porter aren't going to play. And then was the last one. Did we talk about that? I feel like we can't even talk about the Dallas one.
Well, I thought we were going to track back to that one because I think we probably all are going to pick Memphis, but like watch out for the Timberwolves, but probably Memphis.
But they already won the NBA Finals. What's like? what is there to play for now?
I tell you, it's an emotional.
Honestly, after all that, I kind of want them to get swept. You give me Memphis in 4. I kind of want them to get swept.
When was the last time the Timberwolves made the playoffs?
Like 3 years ago.
Okay, so. Yeah, that's weird.
Well, Pat Bev acted like it was the NBA Finals because he beat his former team.
They got good players.
Yeah, no, they're just young and poor coached.
They could get a game.
They're poorly coached and young. That's what they are.
They could get a game or two, maybe.
But
is Ja's health no longer a thing?
He played the last. He played in the regular season.
Okay,
the last couple games.
I assumed he was, but I was just double checking.
Yeah, he's gonna play. So maybe like Memphis in 4 or 5.
We think Utah, but pending Luka.
Luka plays, Dallas wins. Luka doesn't, Utah wins. But honestly, if Luka doesn't play, I could still see it going 6 or 7 because Spencer Dinwiddie's been pretty good.
He has been good,
and that was a great trade by them from getting rid of Porzingis. Norman Powell's been great.
They got a good system.
Yes.
Defensively, they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good system there. So
yeah, but if Luka plays, this will be like I think it's a 6 or 7 game series either way. And if Luka plays or not, it depends on how much. I know calf strains are pretty tricky. I've heard.
Yeah, they flare up easily. That's difficult.
All right, so just looking ahead here, if we're just going off of the matchups we have, so Suns versus maybe Mavericks?
They'll beat whoever. Yeah, they'll beat them in 5 or 6.
The Suns are going to the finals. We can.
And then Golden State, Memphis.
That'd be good. That would go 7.
That'll be really good.
That would go 7, and
I'd give it to Golden State.
I'd give it to Golden State too because that's like we said, the more games
Memphis
they play,
is like first run.
Yeah, that's true. They're inexperienced of playing against the experienced Warriors, and then Suns Warriors will probably go like 7 or 6.
All right, and then on the other side, Heat. Then I guess the Raptors.
Man, I think that would be a series, but I'll give it to the Heat. I would be at 6 or. I would go 6 or 7. Toronto's well coached. Mike, I know you don't watch the games. I watch probably more Raptor games than you. Nick Nurse is a great coach.
He's a very good coach.
The only problem with the Raptors, they don't have a finisher. They don't got a guy who they can rely on because Kawhi's not there. Kawhi was the guy in 2019. He hit the shot against the Sixers in Game 7, the one that bounced like 15 times. Mm-hmm. They don't have a finisher. That's my one problem with the Raptors. If they get a finisher, or if Fred VanVleet becomes that guy, then I don't know.
Scotty will soon.
Yeah, but he's a big man. Usually like the guards are the ones who.
It's fine. Hey, we'll make it work.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Can we just? I just want to touch base real fast. We all remember in the summer when I was deciding between the Toronto teams or the Florida teams to be my next team.
Yeah.
If I would have went with the Florida teams, I would have had the number 1 teams in both NBA and
I've
NHL.
been told you the entire time that you not liking the Florida teams made no sense.
But hey, but at least the
and I
Toronto teams are making it.
I still feel like you made the wrong decision, but it's fine.
I think can I say this? I think the Raptors have a better
Toronto-
chance of winning or just making it to the finals than the Maple Leafs do. I think the Raptors do.
Okay, well, no, that's a given.
Is it though?
I think the Raptors have a better shot.
Maple Leafs have like a top 10, top 5 player.
Don't you understand what the Maple Leafs curse is?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Mike really went to a game. They were up 5-1 and lost. He saw the curse up close and personal. Okay.
I got taunted by the mascot.
Yeah, a rat. Like, what is even? Why is that a rat? Like, it makes no sense. I don't understand that. Okay, but yeah, Suns Warriors Western Conference Final. That's
what
I agree with that.
All right, so Raptors Heat. You guys are leaning Heat at the moment.
I like the Heat.
Yeah, it'll be a good series though.
That's a really good coaching matchup.
Spoelstra and Nurse.
Yeah, that's a really good coaching matchup.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bucks and Celtics.
That's going to be another good one. I got Bucks in 7. I think if Robert Williams comes back, maybe the Celtics can win that. I expect Robert Williams to miss the first series. I don't think Ben Simmons is playing. I just don't see how he can. He hasn't played one.
Even if he does
he's not going to play much, And he hasn't played any. He hasn't even practiced with the team. You're not going to just go into a playoff series and the chemistry is just going to be there. The Celtics had chemistry.
All right, so then we run it with the Bucks and Heat.
Bucks.
I think it's going to be a rematch. And
I think we all want the rematch, right?
Yeah, and the Suns got a secret weapon this year. We've been stockpiling them on the bench, waiting in the rings. JaVale McGee will be the
winner. JaVale
McGee will be the difference maker if the Suns and Bucks make it to the finals. Because if I'm telling you, if the Suns had JaVale McGee last year, they would have won it. I'm telling you, JaVale McGee in 2018, the Warriors, he shut down LeBron every time he went up to the rim. He'll just do the same thing with Giannis. It's no biggie. JaVale McGee is a rim stuffer. That's what he does.
Can we just point out it's a shame that Ryan Arcidiacono's not in the playoffs right now?
Where's Arcidiacono?
He's with the Knicks.
That's where
he's a Big East guy. He's from that region. He stays where he's loved most.
Guys, how do you feel about
Biombo's in the playoffs?
How do we feel about the Knicks?
I love the Knicks.
What the hell? They're okay. Russell Westbrook, right? He could go to the Knicks.
I guess.
Yeah, I heard the Hornets.
No, don't mess that up.
Yeah. The only reason why it makes sense is because Russell Westbrook and Michael Jordan are like they like each other, and Russell Westbrook works for Jordan. That's his brand. So that's the only reason why I'd see it would happen. But like LaMelo Ball and Russell Westbrook, good luck on figure out who wants to bring the ball up there. You have to put Westbrook on the bench.
I would just eat the money and cut him.
The Lakers, they have to. I mean, they can't keep them.
It's an absurd amount.
Why are we talking about the Lakers? I'm done. I can't do this. No, stop. We're done. I can't.
You brought it up. You brought up
I brought up Russell Westbrook. Now we're talking about the Lakers. All right. We're talking about the Knicks.
Guys, LeBron.
You tell me what I thought about the Knicks, and I said what the Knicks should do.
LeBron next year, he's going to take over again.
Yeah, take over the play-in tournament. Oh, out of here.
He's still playing well. His team's bad because he's a bad GM.
Did you see? I'm sorry, we're getting on this. Did you see his press conference? He's saying he's going to let the front office do what they have to do. You're the GM, bro. You're the one making the decisions, LeBron.
You're going to let them do what you have to do after you made them trade away all their assets for all of these guys that are like ancient. And he's the reason the team's not good.
And I feel so bad for Frank Vogel, man. Like the guy did not what is he supposed to do? You can't win with that roster. You just can't. Especially with AD out half the season, LeBron missed some key games, and Russell Westbrook played every game. You can't do that. It's impossible.
He gets picked up by a competent front office. He'll be fine.
Yeah, like I said, the Lakers will just blame the next head coach they'll get. It's all right.
Is there any big teams at the moment that's got vacancies at head coach?
The Knicks might have one soon.
No, what's that one team? The Kings.
Oh yeah.
The Kings got rid of their coach.
Frank Vogel definitely feels like a.
That wouldn't be bad.
I think that's a good fit.
He's an NBA champion.
So wait, I'm sorry. is
maybe a
Minnesota
Mickey
gonna,
Mouse one.
is Minnesota going to fire their coach, or are we just saying that
No,
he's just a bad coach? He's just a bad coach.
oh, from what I saw, I'm not a big Timberwolves guy. I don't really watch a lot of games, but his coaching was terrible. He left Cat in for so long, and he got 5 fouls in like 2 seconds. You got to take him out. You can't take out Cat with 4 fouls at the half. You got to at least like 3. You can't leave him in with 4. You got to take him out earlier than that. And he took Anthony Edwards out in the first half. He only had 2 fouls. The guy was cooking. I just don't understand what he was doing. Because if the Timberwolves would have lost, then you could throw around the maybe he's gone. That's my opinion.
Okay.
But since they won, you can't do it.
Okay. Any other NBA news before we shift gears?
Nope. Monty Williams won Coach of the Year, voted by the coaches.
Okay, that's good.
So, and he'll win Coach of the Year, the actual thing, because he got robbed last year. And Monty won the thing. He won back-to-back with the coaches voting. So hopefully the actual voters can vote for the actual Coach of the Year this time for him.
Okay.
And not Tom Thibodeau. The only other coach I see winning is the Celtics coach. But he's not winning. It's going to be Monty.
All right, next on the docket then, MLB.
Oh, yippee-doo.
We're officially here, and the White Sox are already all injured.
Hey, they're winning, though. They're
winning.
3 in a row. Raise the banner. I just got an ESPN and
I just saw
is
the
ahead of
Lance Lynn,
schedule.
yeah.
Ooh, what's he
That's
do? Yahoo!
That's good.
Instead of mid-May, maybe early May.
So like I said, I've been busy, so I've not been able to sit down and actually enjoy these games as much as I would hope so. So catch me up to speed here on the Sox. What's going on?
Offense has been very good. They're getting early. They're getting runs early. Let's put less stress on the pitchers, which is very important because it's the next man up mentality.
I believe is it still true? Eloy RBI in every game so far?
He has 6 RBIs. So
I don't think he had one yesterday.
No, he did.
Okay.
He had the ground ball.
He had the fielder's choice.
It won the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is. He has 6 RBIs.
Then I think I got that alert yesterday. Then so
yeah. Eloy's been very good. Luis Robert MVP. Guy, he's gonna get the 30-30 season halfway through the season.
I did see something. Eloy still issues in the outfield. Heard he was running into.
No, he made a hell of a catch last game.
Didn't he like run into
Luis? Yeah, he ran into Luis.
Okay.
Yeah, but he made a hell of a catch last night or yesterday.
Oh, I did. Yeah, the robbery.
And Luis Robert did the same thing. But defense has been very good. Hitting's been good. Pitching's been good. Everything's been good besides Liam Hendricks. I'm not even joking.
He did last year though. Remember?
Yeah, but he hasn't been good this year. That doesn't matter. He hasn't been good. He'll get better. He'll get better. But that's what I'm saying. Him and Bummer have been the only bummers that the Sox have had this year.
Which again, like you said, I'm not really worried about Liam.
No, I'm not worried. No, Bummer's got to work on his control. So does Liam. Yeah. His slider, he can't get over the plate. His fastball's fine. His fastball will always be fine.
Liam will be fine. I mean, he started rough last year and still won reliever of the year.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about the starting rotation right now. They got to get healthy. Vince Velasquez, if the wind wasn't blowing in, the White Sox don't win that game because the Mariners had like 3 balls that should have went over the barrels.
Hold on. So what's the whole deal that's going on? So is Reynaldo not in the starting rotation?
No, he's been great in the bullpen. No, he's been great in the bullpen.
That's really weird to me. Did they not go into him with all the injuries?
I think we'll get some bullpen issues too. Joe Kelly's hurt. Garrett Crochet's out for the season, so you got to work in the bullpen too. So I'm fine with Lopez in the bullpen. I think he's better in the bullpen. I've been saying this for years. I think just keep him in the bullpen. He's a lot better in 1 to 2 innings.
Yeah, of course. And then how did Kopech look? I heard he only had a short day.
Yeah. Only like 70 pitches, but yeah, his fastball was there. Dylan Cease looked great. He looked like he won a Cy Young. Lucas Giolito looked good for the first 4 innings, and then the abdominal tear, but he'll be back. He'll be fine. The starting rotation, once you get Giolito and Lynn back, the team will be fine. Offense has been doing really well.
Which again, we say this every year, and Ian's definitely pointed it out last year. It's April, like whatever.
Yeah, but it's nice to see. It's nice to see things working out. I know that you got AJ
I'm talking losing. I'm more so saying like the injuries.
Oh yeah, get them out of the way now. Yeah, it sucks losing AJ Pollock because AJ Pollock
they're happening now and not
in their minor
in June, July.
There's no major injuries besides Garrett Crochet's.
I did see the our new backup catcher had some.
Reese McGuire. Oh yeah, he's got some quick hands. He's quick with hands. He's really good with them. Great defense. He's a great defender. He has already done more than Zach Collins has. Already done more.
Well, I guess we could touch on it real fast. The trade rumors about Frankie Montes.
For Andrew Vaughn. Get that. Oakland's really – if that's true, Oakland's capping. They're really capping. Andrew Vaughn will be a stud. And is a stud.
Yeah.
He's the future first baseman. You can't get rid of him for a pitcher you're going to have for 1 year.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. I will definitely welcome a Montes trade.
Yeah, but not for Vaughn.
No, not for Vaughn.
I'd trade Sheets before Vaughn. I'd trade the first round Montgomery guy. Or I know the farm system's not great, obviously. Yeah. I mean, everyone's playing now, so
I would imagine. Well, I mean, obviously, we're at the point where we're gonna win now. So I guess they'll move Oscar Colas or. I
mean, we forget they got the White Sox got an all-star in Charlotte, Johnny Cueto. We got Johnny Cueto.
I'm actually. Is anyone else? I'm kind of actually excited to see him.
I'm excited. Yeah, he's supposed to.
No,
you're not excited for Johnny Cueto. Bro, it's Johnny Cueto,
he's
dude.
Absolutely
he's gonna do the shimmy, dude. He's gonna do the shimmy.
He's absolutely cooked.
Hey, he'll probably pitch 1 to 2 games until Lynn or Giolito get back.
If he took Velasquez's spot, and we had that like fifth guy that's really bad, just like for once every fifth day, but he had name recognition, that'd be like. I think that's why I respond better to Dallas Keuchel than other people. Like, oh, it's Dallas Keuchel. I know who that is. Like, I like him. So even though he's bad, I'm into it.
He's a former
I'm into it. Velasquez doesn't do it for me, but Johnny Cueto would.
Johnny Cueto last year for the Giants had 21 starts, 7-7, had a 4.08 ERA.
That's not bad, Ian. Whip. That's not 4 ERA on a winning Giants team. He's better than Vince Velasquez with like a 7 ERA.
What was his whip? Vince
Velasquez. What was his whip?
1.36.
That's not bad, dude.
I'm projecting
Vince Velasquez last year.
I looked at a lot of Fangraph stuff there are some charts out there that I don't like.
Well, look at Vince Velasquez. He's probably throw up when you see his.
Oh, I just said I'd take Cueto over him, but like Johnny Cueto doesn't get me excited. I'm not like, whoa, Johnny Cueto.
No, I'm excited.
Velasquez started 21 games between the Phillies and Padres, 3-9. Had a 6.3 ERA,
Dog
and
shit,
then a 1.48 WHIP.
Yeah, and he pitched okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, if the wind was, if the wind was blowing out, he had like an 8 ERA,
just enough to survive.
Yeah, I thought we had no reason winning that game, but like you take it, I guess. But like Vince Velasquez is. He's the guy you throw in when you're down or up by 9 in the 8th inning. That's what Vince Velasquez is.
That's what he was supposed to be.
Yeah. And now he pitched the home opener. Now he pitched the home opener.
The world works in mysterious
Don't worry,
ways.
then Jimmy Lambert's waiting in the rings.
So what does Johnny Cueto have to like? They called up Jimmy Lambert. Why isn't Cueto here?
Because Cueto didn't have a spring training. He hasn't pitched in the AAA yet.
Yeah.
The lockout. He probably hasn't pitched in forever, just like Kershaw, and that's why they took him out. You got to give Cueto some time. He didn't have a spring training. He wasn't signed until, the Lynn injury, so like the end of spring training?
Yeah.
So that's why he hasn't pitched. Got to give him time. Can't throw him out there else you get injured.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. All right, well, let's go around the rest of the league then. What's caught our eye so far?
The dude from Cleveland. The hitter from Cleveland, he did the Yerman Mercedes. He did what Yerman Mercedes did last year.
Mercado?
Nope. Stephen Kwam, I think his name is, from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name?
I think so. I think that's the guy.
He's got
the whole first week without striking out or whatever.
Without a swing and miss.
He didn't miss a pitch. Like he made
he didn't swing and miss. Everything. And he did what Yerman did. He got us like however amount of hits in his first couple games of his career. So that's been the talk of the town so far.
Good for the Guardians.
Guardians been pretty good. Mm-hmm. They've been scoring a lot of runs. A team that's really disappointed me is the Brewers. They've been disappointing me on their starting pitching. Corbin Burns, Brendan Woodruff, and Freddie Peralta had all right start. But man, you lose 2 to the Cubs and lose to the Orioles. That's not a hot start. I know the Cubs are all right, but come on.
Oh wait, can I there has been one team I have seen quite a bit, and that would be good old Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, they're fun. That's a fun team.
Yes.
They're gonna be scary in the playoffs. I'll tell you that. If they can get their pitching, I mean, Jose Barrios, I know it's only one start, but he has 108 ERA. So 108. I didn't even know they can go that high. My goodness. But
you
yeah.
can go to infinity, right? Yeah, you can go to infinity.
They can go to infinity.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, he got one out, so that's probably why it's not infinity.
I believe that's why.
Their offense is no question one of the best in the league, without question. They picked up Matt Chapman, the best third baseman defender next to Nolan Arenado in the league. It's just it comes down to pitching and bullpen at that point and timely hitting. That's how the Toronto Blue Jays will win a lot of games.
Let me pull up the MLB standings for right now. Let's
Mets
see.
have been looking good. I like what I've seen from the Mets.
Even though they
good.
just keep getting hit.
Yeah, Buck Showalker's about to have a heart attack in the dugout every time someone gets hit, and for right reason. Lindor and Pete Alonso almost got their heads taken off. If I was Buck Showalker, I'd be like, dude, pitch the ball. Like, I know he knows it's not on purpose, but like you're in major leaguer, throw the pitch.
Let's see. Any disappointments so far besides
Brewers?
The Brewers?
Besides the Brewers, any disappointments?
It's too early for me to care.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just really the Brewers because like their pitching is. I hold their pitching to a high level because they've I think the three best starters in a row with DeGrom out in Peralta, Corbin, and Woodruff, and they all got knocked around by the Cubs. I know the Cubs they're not bad, but like, come on.
I guess not a disappointment and not even a surprise. Rangers 1-4.
No, I've been saying that they're pitching. Blue Jays were just. I know Blue Jays. They have a great offense. They're just getting knocked around, and John Gray hits the IL. Who you got? Who you got next?
Yeah.
The Rangers are a few free agencies away from really contending, in my opinion.
Oh, because I'm just looking at them right now. Yankees and the whole Aaron Judge stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think he should get paid a lot. I mean, I know $230 million is a lot, but like Yankees are the biggest franchise in sports, you could say, and he's the face of it. So I'd pay that man whatever he wants.
Do we think he's going to walk?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I think he's going to explore free agency. I don't know who would. There's 29 teams will be calling him. 30 Yankees will probably be calling him still.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he would go, but wherever he goes, actually, he's not going to the White Sox. I can tell you that. 29 teams. He's not going to the A's. 28 Orioles, no. 27 teams will be trying to get him.
Tampa won't pay him.
26 teams will be trying to get him.
The Padres won't be able to afford him.
I don't know.
I can tell you the Red Sox won't because they're, I guess, still $100 million off between a deal with Devers.
Yeah, and Bogarts. They got to get Bogarts locked up too.
I don't think Bogarts is going to be there.
They drafted that guy Jeter Downs. He's a shortstop, so he could be the replacement for Bogarts.
They got Trevor Story.
Yeah, he's at second. He plays second base too. He's at second. So if he gets comfortable at second,
he's a shortstop though.
I know, but
I read a few articles from Boston where they're talking about how they think he's going to play second base for a year and then move over.
Okay. Well, maybe Jeter Downs could play second, or they could throw somebody else. Kike plays second.
And let's talk about the big one too. Some team might sign Tim Anderson.
What?
I think he's up after this year.
Oh, they'll pay him. They'll pay him. I believe they'll.
You have to.
Yeah, they'll have to. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about that. The next person I think is going to leave is I think Abreu. I think Abreu will be next to leave because I know his contract's up pretty soon.
We talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, I think
that was my bold prediction for the Sox season.
Yeah, if the next person that would leave is probably Abreu because he's been there for so long, and we already have a first baseman unless they trade him for Frankie Montas. They already got a first baseman lined up and ready to go. So that's
what do they trade Jose?
If you already know he's going to leave, then might as well.
They're going to lose people. Can't keep all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the Astros. They were successful for so long. Yeah. They lost George Springer and they lost Carlos Correa. You're going to lose pieces.
But no, I do agree. You're not making Tim the face of the franchise. You're not doing this whole YouTube series thing.
Yeah, this documentary, whatever. No, they're paying them. Yeah, I fully believe that.
Wait.
All I'll say is if a guy hits the open market, you just never know.
You're right.
So your
That's
only
why I'm
sure-
hoping they. That's why I'm hoping they
Your
sign him
only
before
sure
he even
thing is
gets
to get it.
close.
You're right. Your only sure
How
thing is
much-
to get that done beforehand.
How much you guys think he commands?
A lot.
A
He's
lot-
really good. He's a very good
yes.
baseball player.
I will tell you, if he gets signed, he might break the White Sox record for most money.
That would not be a very impressive feat, but
So you'll break triple digits.
Yes.
Because I know Grandal is the most.
what was it, like 80 something, 90
I think
something?
90. I think it's
Yeah.
90 mil.
Yeah, no, he'll definitely get.
I'm
Yeah.
googling. Okay,
Tim Anderson will break.
Correa gets
record.
$35 million a year.
Correa's
Correa's
better.
than him.
Correa's better.
Lindor gets 34. I think
Lindor is better, but I know he has been a rough couple of years. I think Lindor's better.
Seager gets 33.
Seager's better.
Trey Turner gets 21.
Trey Turner's better.
What about? Oh, here. How much does Simeon get?
I'm going off of AAV right
So that
now.
means the second baseman.
Trevor Story got 20. Bogarts is getting paid 20.
Trevor Story and Tim Anderson are pretty.
Yeah.
Baez gets 20.
All right. Well, I have the White Sox pregame on. They got the tarp on the field. And there's
So,
nobody.
all right,
Tim Anderson's getting 9.5 currently.
All right. So
Yeah, I'll make a
we'll
little
put
bit
in
more
the
than that.
So we'll put in the ballpark of the Trevor Story. So we're looking at
Yeah,
20
I
and a
say
half.
Trevor. Yeah.
He's got 2
20
more
and a
years
half.
of club options according to SpotTrack.com. So this is
No,
No.
I think he would easily double his salary. Yeah.
yeah.
I can definitely see.
He's got club
I could
options
just-
for 12 and 14 the next 2 years. He's not
Okay,
going to
so
be a free agent
there's
until
so much
2025.
there's so much time.
Tim Anderson's not even a thing.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about him for a while.
I mean, and if that's the case, though, if we did
Oh,
20
but not
and a
it'd
half
be a
a
good
year.
time. Be a good time to extend.
Oh,
though,
yeah.
while you have those.
But I mean,
club
yeah,
options.
20 and a half for 5 years. So
Yeah,
100
I'd pay him more than
Yeah.
that, but yeah. I mean, I know you didn't watch the games, Mike, but like, when you put him at the top of lead, when that game you put him at the top of the leadoff.
Oh, I mean,
First
I mean,
pitch,
I was about
double.
to say, yeah, but I was about to say, yeah. I mean, the difference, the team is night and day.
Oh, yeah, it's not even. He is the glue of the team. Without Tim Anderson, I don't think
oh.
they're even as successful as they are right now.
Going back to them, how is Yohan?
I heard early May, he'll be back.
Okay.
I think him and Lynn will probably be at the same time coming back. That's what I'm guessing. And then Giolito said missed 2 starts, so 2 weeks probably.
Yeah. I heard that's the optimism. Though.
I mean, his next start would be tomorrow, so week. So yeah, he won't pitch till probably late April. So I expect all 3 to come back at the same time. Joe Kelly, I think all these players are going to be coming at near the same time because Joe Kelly's out for the first month.
Obviously, and then off air discussed, I'll be in attendance for Friday's game.
Yeah, it's the Jackie Robinson day. Is that Friday? So that's exciting.
Yes, it's an exciting one.
And against Ian's Rays. Ian, I know you're a big Ray guy, so you get to see your Rays. And so what we're hoping is the game plays today because I don't know how Tony rolls. If the game does get postponed today, I'm guessing tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow will be a doubleheader. If it is a doubleheader, we're fine because if it's not, Jimmy Lambert will probably pitch that game Friday. Or if everything goes on schedule, it'll be Dylan Cease. So we're between Lambert and Cease.
I'd have to imagine it's a doubleheader tomorrow because they're already doing a double.
It would make
everywhere
sense
else.
because it's not a travel day.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. So I'm sorry, Jimmy Lambert. I don't want to see him pitch. I want to see my boy Cease. I mean, that's why I got the stash here.
And wait, and who
I mean, he stole this from me though. So
they're playing Seattle right now, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when the next time they play.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't play that frequent, so I would have to imagine they'd probably do a doubleheader.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping because I'm not trying to see Jimmy Lambert pitch. No,
what's the weather? What's the weather tomorrow? Is it better?
Yeah. The next couple
Friday?
of days. It's not supposed to rain till it's going to be 56, low of 41, so it's not that bad.
No, that won't be an awful game.
In an April game, it's not supposed to rain till 30%. Yeah, there's going to be no rain for the next while.
Oh yeah, that won't be a.
I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm looking at the Sox schedule right now, and I don't think they play. They don't play Seattle at home again, so yeah, it would have to be a doubleheader pretty much.
Yeah,
because they play Seattle in September, but it's in Seattle.
And if I am correct, we did get rid of the 7-inning doubleheaders, correct?
Yes. It's a 9. It's 9 innings.
We're back to 9.
Yeah, but we still got the Ghost Runner at second, so that's the only thing that really stuck.
But that is gone in playoffs, correct? If
Yes.
Yes.
correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think we got to talk about PitchCom.
I think
PitchCom.
well, hold on. We have to talk about
Overlord.
PitchCom and the umpire,
What umpire?
the umpire announcing.
Oh, that should have been a thing from like years ago.
Dude,
They finally
it is the
did
best.
it.
And honestly, I love it because of the crowd reaction. Like the
Yes.
one in Toronto was electric.
It's not like a playoff game.
Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. And then of course you had the opposite when you get everyone booing after a bad
Yeah,
win.
it's so boring when the ump just takes off his headset and just does a motion. I need to hear.
Yeah.
And they explain things so fans get a better understanding of, because when you're watching the game on TV, you get a better understanding because the announcers are talking about it. But when you're at the game, you have no clue what's going on. You're just looking aimlessly, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what are they challenging for?
Well, especially those complex plays. Like
like a rundown. I saw there was a rundown at I forgot what game it was, but there was a rundown. It was so confusing.
Well, and
so
then there was
explain it.
I saw the other one, the slide into second, whatever happened.
Yeah, for the Tigers. It's the Chase Utley rule where you went past the bag and hit Josh Harrison.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it. It took long enough. Rob Manfred actually did something, and I like PitchCom. I like PitchCom.
Who was which umpire was like breakdancing the other night behind the plate?
What in the world? What am I missing?
Hold on. Let me pull this up. But go ahead, talk about PitchCom.
Was it Angel Hernandez?
I think it was. Look, you go ahead and talk about your
Ian,
PitchCom.
PitchCom. You like it?
PitchCom's our robot overlords are here, man.
Yeah, the only problem, I like it. I feel like it makes the game faster if it doesn't malfunction, because it's been malfunctioning a couple of times.
It's early. Early. There's gonna be hiccups, but it's cool. I think
it reminds me of like the mic headset and like a quarterback. It's like that's what it is pretty much. I like it. I think it gets it. I mean, unless the Astros pull out the computers and hack into the systems, I think it's a great way for anti-cheating. So I like it. And of course, you can always go back to the signs. I mean, oh, here we go. I think that is Angel Hernandez.
It is Angel Hernandez.
I just took a guess. What is he doing? What's going on, Angel? Oh, he's messing up the. What is he doing? Okay. Oh. Hey, hit that, Angel. Okay, I see you. All right, I did not see that. That's hilarious. That's something. The Giants had a woman first base coach. It was like the first women's coach on the field ever. So that's big for sports, big for the world. You'd say that's huge.
You can definitely say that.
Breaking barriers right there.
Oh, and then I see Trout's doing Trout things.
Was he? I feel like he's been. I saw him hit a homer. I mean,
I
saw Shohei has been Shohei's been awful.
I heard. I saw Shohei was doing CPR on his bat at one point.
Yeah, he's gonna need to. And I love how he's in a slump. He's not doing well, and he's just laughing. Giving CPR. Oh, yeah. He's a lovable guy. But yeah, Shohei's been rough. Trout's. I don't really look.
He has the highest OPS on the team.
Who?
So. Trout does.
Trout.
I mean, it's
by like Shohei. A lot.
Yeah, I saw. Ian, I'm afraid David Fletcher was put on the IL. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Correction. It's actually Brandon Marsh.
Oh, it's Brandon Marsh.
Yeah.
Okay. Ian and I know I said to you guys.
The page was cut in half.
No, okay.
I don't want all the Angel fans out there to attack me.
Ian, I did see. I sent it to you guys. Your boy's already on the board early for the home run count. Mr. Ryan Mountcastle.
I drafted him in baseball. I'm all for it. I'm all for this. I drafted him in fantasy.
He's literally my screensaver.
You're lying, bro.
Too. Why would I? Come on.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me,
bro! Come on, no.
That's a good photo, though.
With all four fans in the background.
Acting like Sox games didn't look like that like 3 years ago.
Yep, it's true.
Actually, on my Snap memories, it came back the Rays Sox game that me and Mike went to, where Sports Illustrated wrote an article about it because only 986 people showed up.
You were two of the 986.
We were two of. Yeah.
I still feel like that number's too high.
I'm guessing it was freezing cold and nobody wanted to be there.
It was like a Tuesday 1:00 start, and it was cold as hell.
Sounds
Hey,
like it's the formula
But you know who
for
was there?
986
You know
people.
who was there? Mike and Ian. We've
It's
been
true.
through it.
Battling,
for
man.
hardships.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of you guys. You guys 986. You're one of
We
you're cool
held
few.
we held it down for him when no one else was there.
Ian, I remember at one point we were hand counting everyone there.
Probably
we were
good.
going
You
through-
could.
Yeah,
You literally
good.
could.
I do remember
But
that we were at one point
to
counting
know-
everyone.
To no fault of anyone, because again, it was 1:00 on a Tuesday in April. People had
Against the
school and
Rays.
work.
Hey, I
And
know.
it was-
I know.
It was
I
the
know we
Rays
wanna see the
before the
Rays,
Rays
but-
were cool. So
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
Yeah, the Rays are cool now. So
Sox before the Sox were cool.
you know what? I'm excited to see Wander Franco. I'm hoping he plays. I want to see him play.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Any other big prospects up yet? Or are you still waiting for?
Oh, Julio
all the main
Rodriguez
ones?
is playing today for the Mariners. I'm
Okay.
watching the pregame. It looks like they're going. It looks like they're playing.
Oh, really?
They haven't delayed anything.
Oh,
I mean, it looks like it's clearing up a bit. I think they might be playing this game because I feel like it would have been
Or you
delayed
know
by
what?
now.
Or you know what? They
What's
could
the
also
scheduled
try
start
to get.
time? Like 6:10.
6:10, so in 30 minutes.
I could see
I
them
feel like they
also
would have
trying
delayed
to.
it by now.
Well, no, I could see them trying to push through most of this, and then if anything, do
I'll finish
resume
it
for-
tomorrow.
yeah,
Because
resume
you
tomorrow.
can't wait this long because the pitchers are getting their warm ups in. They're getting game. You can't let the pitcher get hot, get ready
I
to
could
go,
see-
and then just
Or what is
delay
it
it.
for a minimum? What is it for a minimum game? 5 innings.
Yeah, that sounds
Yes,
right.
it's after the top of the fifth. The game is official.
Yeah, so I could see a minimum 5 or.
Oh, well,
they
then the Sox
get
ain't
through
winning
as-
that. Fuck, hey, Dallas Keuchel
get
lit
through.
up like fucking 4 runs in the first inning.
Has he pitched as, or is this a debut?
No,
this would
this
be
is
his first.
yeah. Robbie Ray already
All right,
pitched, and he
let's,
shoved. So I'm ready for him to
let's-
shove again. He's on my fantasy
let's-
team, so I'm not hating it. Go ahead, shove
let's,
us. Go ahead, go crazy.
Let's hope and pray that Dallas Keuchel is better this year than last year.
I think I would argue. I was listening to a few other people talk about this that are more in the know than I am, and I
Of Dallas
think-
Keuchel.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about how if you're based on how he did, if he's the worst guy, and he's your 5th guy, it's actually not that bad.
Compared to other fifth guys.
He's as good as other 5th guys.
But but
So if
like
he-
you said,
so
Dallas
he
Keuchel's got
doesn't
that
have
name
to-
recognition. He's
He
got
doesn't
that
have
name.
to be he doesn't have to be that much better for it to he just can't be worse.
It's hard to be
Yeah.
worse than what he did
And
last
that's
year.
it's as long as he's about the same ish, a
And
little bit better.
I remember, Ian, you were looking at the MVP odds in 2020.
Mhm.
Wasn't Dallas Keuchel up there?
I was looking at the votes, the final
votes,
votes.
Yep, he was.
yeah.
I looked at.
Yeah,
Yep,
he was top 10
That was literally 2 years ago. And now we're like,
or
so
top
maybe
15.
I don't.
Yeah.
If he has a 4.9, maybe even a 5 ERA, I'd be cool. Make a 4.5.
So yeah, Noah. Last year he had a 5.28 ERA and a 1.53
yeah.
WHIP.
Give me a 4.5 this year, Dallas. A 4.5 ERA, and I will be ecstatic. A 4.5
All right, his
ERA.
last full here you go. His last full season
He was 17th.
before
Tied with David Fletcher.
No,
Okay.
of course. This
There you go.
David
That's why I
Fletcher.
was looking at it.
So his last full season, because obviously he signed late in 19 with Atlanta and then only had the
Mhm.
short season in 2020. Last full season was with Houston. He had 34 starts. He had a 3.74 ERA
Yeah, he's
and a
not doing that
1.3
again.
WHIP.
When he was with Houston, he was a ground ball absolute machine and just getting outs. And he even got some strike. He's not really a strikeout pitcher anymore because dude, I think I throw far harder than him.
Oh, here,
So-
no, right here. If he can repeat 2016, a 4.55 ERA and a
that's what I want.
1.28 WHIP.
Yep.
If he could do
I'll
that,
take
yep.
that. I will take a 4.5 ERA. What was his whip?
1.28.
That's his career. In his career, he had one. Yeah, I'll take that. If he
That
gets
is-
his
yeah.
career average, cool.
Yeah.
Just be average, Dallas. Be average.
I mean, yeah, if he can even get the ERA too at 3.77, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, that ain't fucking happening. I can tell you that. I love his nickname though, Big D. Big D is Dallas Keuchel's nickname. Good for him.
There you go.
Big D.
I
round
forget that he
7
won I forget that he
overall
won a
pick.
Cy Young.
Yeah, you want to say we had 2 former Cy Youngs facing Robbie Ray and Dallas Keuchel. Robbie Ray
Oh,
won it
yeah,
last
there you
year.
Ryan Tepera got NL MVP votes in 2020.
Oh, in
Hey, so-
2020. Okay, yeah, that's a Mickey Mouse year. That's probably why you got votes.
Hey, so should I just assume right now, guys, that the team will not be picking up Dallas Keuchel's third year or fourth year option next year.
Hey, if he goes on his career average, maybe they will.
Well, it's a big year for him.
That's true. It's contract year. Maybe you just step it up now.
Maybe he'll bring it.
And he got married.
Yep. There you go.
These are all things.
He got married by it's the girl who does MLB Network. It's weird.
Ah, yes.
Kelly, whatever. I think Kelly
I
Nash.
know who that is.
Yeah. Just Quick Pitch. I watch Quick Pitch. I like Quick Pitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gets the summer in.
He had a 0 WAR last year.
He had the same as me. So I did as much as
that means
he did.
That means you're like right. You're right at the average.
Yeah, you didn't lose any games.
You're not worth a game. You're not taking games away. That's better than being negative.
Fact. And actually, I was about to say, fun fact here. He has not had, besides 12 and 13, which were his first 2 years in the league, he's not had a negative WAR.
I mean, he was a very good pitcher for a long time. So
his worst year besides last year was 2016, which was a .3 WAR. Other than that, he's been in the 2s or higher every year.
He's got the potential. He's got the name. He's got the potential. He's got the beard. But he throws an 84 or 5 miles per hour fastball. You just can't. It's hard in this day and age. It's hard.
I'm for the redemption tour. I'm for the Dallas Keuchel redemption tour. I think this is a year.
I'm telling you, he ain't gonna get many strikeouts. But if he can get a sinker going and get a lot of ground balls,
we need him. We need him to have a good year.
For the first couple weeks, yeah, we need him to step up.
We need him to do really well.
It's weird. We need Dallas Keuchel and Vince Velasquez. Oh God,
we need them to be okay.
Yes, we need them to do their job, aka not lose us the game in the first 3 innings.
If you can keep the game
within three.
Four or less.
Yes, 4 or less. We'll take that. If they can just get I won't even say a quality start. It's 5 innings, 4 runs. A quality start.
Let's see. For Keuchel, last time he had over 90. He had 95 strikeouts last year.
Yeah,
his
next best was in pitcher, so
2018. He had 153, and then his career best was in 2015. He had 216.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure it's a Cy Young Award year. So obviously,
he did. He was
he's not a strikeout pitcher anymore.
He
just doesn't do that.
In 2015, he All-Star, Cy Young, and 5th in MVP.
Yes, if you mean 5th in MVP, he was a pitcher. God damn, Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to your glory days and do that. God damn.
Yeah, I can't find quality starts on Baseball Reference.
No, it's fine.
It's a Mickey Mouse stat.
It is.
Yeah, it's better than wins. It's better than the win stat.
I agree.
With the win-loss stat. Like that the poor dude for the Mariners yesterday got a loss. The guy, the MLB dude, he absolutely shoved, and he gets the loss.
It's 6 innings for a quality start.
It's 6. Okay, thank you.
And it's 3 earned runs or fewer.
I got him. It was 6 and 3. I had it 5-4. Oh man.
All right. Anything else from MLB that we want to talk about from the first week?
Nope. They still have it at 6:10. I just saw it. They still have 6:10 start.
We talked about it briefly before we started. Kershaw had the perfect game and got pulled after 7.
Yeah.
Ian agrees with it. Noah and I do not.
If it was a no-hitter, I'd be cool with it, but not a perfect game. Those happen once in a lifetime, so twice in a lifetime, give or take. There's 22 out of 220,000 MLB games I saw. 23 out of 220,000.
It's in a lane. Okay, it got delayed.
It did it?
It did.
Yep, just saw it. First pitch TBA, game starting in rain delays. Thank you. Beat me to the punch. It just showed up on my TV.
All right. Nice. I do agree with you. I agree. They should have just left him in. 80 pitches. He's at 80 pitches.
Yeah, 80 pitches. And if he gets the perfect game, it's going to be maybe 100
what
pitches?
His workload in the spring was, though.
I don't. But whatever it was that he was doing damn good at it. 13 strikeouts in 7 innings without living up a runner. Whatever he was doing was good.
Maybe it's better for the Dodgers to preserve that level of play from Kershaw over the course of an entire season and not some game in April. Even people that follow baseball can't tell you when all the perfect games happened anyway. It doesn't matter.
The last one was Felix Hernandez.
That sounds accurate.
I'm going to check.
Felix Hernandez against Baltimore.
See,
I
list of
just
perfect games. Yes, Felix Hernandez was the last one
Who was it against?
against Tampa.
Damn it. And then
I
before that,
in my opinion,
Philip Humber against Seattle.
No, you're missing one.
I'm missing one?
Scherzer had one, didn't he? Or
No,
I think he had a no-hitter.
The last in between Felix and Humber was Matt Cain with the
Oh,
Giants.
the Giants. Matt. I forget about look at Matt. Matt Cain. Fucking Philip Humber is such a random pitcher. A perfect game, bro. Philip Humber. I remember watching that game. It's funny enough.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was in
That
2012.
whack ass called third.
That was wasn't it on?
Uh-huh.
It's on Fox.
No, wait, which one? Wasn't his like on like a Mother's Day sort of thing or something? Wasn't
That
someone's like on?
I remember
something going
watching
on.
it.
I just remember
Am I
the game
thinking-
was on Fox.
I think I'm missing something. I think I'm mixing this up with a different day.
Did Mark Burley? Did the Sox have back-to-back perfect games? Or did?
I think
No.
there were years in between.
No. In between, Roy Halladay had one,
Roy
and
Halladay.
Dallas Braden. Oh, that's what it was. Dallas Braden was the one on Mother's Day,
Okay.
There it is.
and then yes, Mark Burley's back in.
But like they don't have. That's why they don't like. It's 2 innings.
I don't care.
He could pitch 2 innings. He had 80 pitches. 80 pitches. That's nothing. He could have.
If
I'm
I
telling-
was,
If Kershaw had the decision and Dave Robert didn't have the Kershaw would have stayed in.
maybe
I'm pretty sure you would have stayed in.
Clayton
Dude, the
Kershaw
Sox-
knows better than anyone else what he did.
He is a
up
Hall
to
of
this
Famer.
point.
Hey,
Like
the White-
he knows what his workload was, what his pitch. They probably told him going into the game he was on a pitch count, and everyone agreed to it. It's like you're on a pitch count.
That's true.
And
I think when the
you
perfect
have-
game's on the line, I think
This
everything's
is-
thrown out the table.
it clearly isn't because it didn't.
That's
happen.
but this is
Also,
my opinion.
This
Hold
is
on.
like
That's
the
what I'm
second
thinking.
unprecedented season that's happened in the last few years because of the shortened lockout. Anyway, like all the injuries that are going on, I would not risk one of my best players getting hurt over an individual accomplishment when I'm running the team
Well,
and I'm
Noah,
trying to win the championship.
Noah, to your point, I mean, look at Rodon last year. We let him go with all his injuries.
And he didn't get hurt.
And the Sox didn't win the championship.
Hey, whoa.
No,
That had nothing to do
no.
with Rodon. Whoa. Whoa.
The Dodgers are better. But,
Well,
like,
I mean, he did get hurt
if
towards he got hurt towards the end. So I mean, it
He
did
still
kind of.
pitched. He still pitched the
It wasn't
playoff
because
game?
of it wasn't because of the no. It was because
Yeah,
of
it was
the
at the
fumble.
end.
It wasn't because
Rehab assignment and shit.
How did he get hurt at the end of the season? Oh, that no-hitter he had in May.
I wouldn't do it. That's just,
I think when a perfect game's on the line, everything's thrown off the table because those happen.
I
20
think you
that
play
happened 22
baseball
times.
games to win the World Series, not to get perfect games, and you have to do what's best for the team in that.
Player accolades are part of it. They're part of it.
Not if you're the manager of the team.
Okay.
You don't walk around as a manager and be like, "My pitcher threw a perfect game." You show him World Series
I
rings,
will
bro. Come on,
And Dave Robert, he guaranteed it. So
that he did. So now he's got even more of a reason to
let's-
protect
if
him
the
because he's gonna look
like,
bad.
it's
if
because they got
things
that
don't
Mickey
win.
Mouse 2021, so that one doesn't count. So he's got to get this one.
That's
So-
also probably why everyone's. I don't think Kershaw cares. I gotta be honest. I really don't.
I hope he cares because perfect games are.
He has nothing to prove to anybody
no,
about
but
anything.
But he could prove to himself that he could do it.
No guy at that level of the game is going to be like, I can't throw a perfect game.
I'm sure there's some. You
He
think
know.
you think Matt Harvey's going around
Also-
saying he could
well-
throw one?
Also, yes, and also, I think Kershaw's at a point in his career where he probably just wants to win. Also, it's not like he's in his prime. He's
That's true.
pitching really well, but he's a Grizzly vet now. He's getting up there.
All right.
Your priorities change as your career progresses. You know.
So on the perfect game subject, the Sox and Yankees are tied for the most perfect games thrown.
What,
They
2?
both each have 3.
Oh, 3. Well, sorry, I
Look at
don't know who the hell was the third one.
Some dude from like
Yeah,
the
the
1920s.
1920s. Yep, yeah, the Great Depression. Right before the Great Depression happened, they threw
Eddie
one.
Seacock in 1917.
Was he on a pitch count or no?
in the 1910s? No, they
were
would pitch. They pitched straight double headers, both games, 9 innings
I was
each back
Mhm.
then.
I was about to say, yeah, that Sox guy probably back in 17 probably was throwing 200th pitch of the game.
Yeah, he's probably coming with 50 miles per hour too.
Well, you guys ever hear the story of the Indians pitcher that got struck by lightning and then finished the game?
Yeah, yep.
Like
they had to do CPR on him, and then he came right back.
He died, came back to life, and then finished the game. Like it was different back then.
Yep. Built different back then.
The players are so soft nowadays. They call
I
off the game.
Like if someone got struck by lightning, there's no way they would finish.
They'd probably cancel. They'd probably cancel the season. This guy almost died on the mound.
100%.
They'd have to change all the stadiums and.
Not in the old days.
Charlie Robertson,
April
30th, 1922.
Oh, the Great Depression. Sweet.
No, it was before the Depression.
Was it 24?
There was a Roaring 20s. The Depression came after.
29? Okay.
The stock market crashed in 29, I'm pretty sure.
That's what
if
it
I
is.
remember correctly. Yep, there it is. Eddie Seacock, April 14th, 1917, throwing no-hitter. So my joke was actually almost accurate. So go ahead.
That's commitment. Kershaw would never. Look at that. This dude gets struck by lightning and finishes the game.
Yeah, Kershaw's soft.
But Kershaw has a pitch count.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
All right. I think the next two things we barely have anything. That was it for everyone.
Yeah,
that's
enough. We've talked about it way too long. For a dying sport
for the first week of April
and for a dying sport. God, man.
NHL, we've already touched on it. As made a note, yes, I got to finally watch my team play in person, and they choked. You got the 5-1 lead.
You got the full Maple Leafs experience.
Yep.
So congratulations on that.
Fully initiated into the fan base.
Yep, you saw them blow a multiple goal lead. You're in. Congratulations.
Yep. Austin Matthews now holds the record for most goals in a Leafs season, so that's fun.
Isn't he? Did he break the American record, American born, or is that not broken yet? I'm pretty sure he did.
Maybe I might have missed that.
American.
I know
he's
for sure.
He's a Phoenix native.
He is. And within a year from now, he's going to be the highest paid hockey player in NHL history. Which will probably only be like what, $10?
Yep. He'll make $10.65. Yeah, he'll make minimum.
He'll still have to run that lemonade stand that he puts up outside the Diamondback Stadium in the off season. So.
Besides that,
they got a stud. There's no question about that. Can he do it in the playoffs? That's the question.
That's the biggest question. Right now, it looks like they will be playing against Boston, which will be a
tough
series.
There it is.
That's going to be a tough
You're
series.
You're going to get some flashbacks from 2013. Well, not you, but the Maple Leafs will.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun
2013 flashbacks right there.
That'll be a fun
They have home ice.
They will have home ice.
I was about to say home court. I don't know.
Panthers Leafs game taunted by the rat.
Yeah, did we figure out why it's a rat?
Yeah, but yeah, it got taunted by the rat.
Do we know why it's a rat?
It's something with the whole history of the team. I'm not sure what it is.
Was there a rat in the front office or something?
Florida Panthers rat.
Is it because Panthers eat rats or something? Like that's what they eat?
All right, here you go. The story of the rat goes back to October 1995. Prior to a game against the Flames, a rat appeared in the Panthers locker room in the old Miami arena.
That's
lovely.
It? There's a rat on the ground. That should be our mascot.
Florida, a former Panthers captain, Scott Mellenby, jumped up, grabbed a stick, and smacked the pesky rodent against a wall.
So the Florida Panthers, right? Instead of having a panther as their mascot, let's do the rat that some dude slapped.
No. They have two. They have a panther and they have the rat.
Oh.
I gotta run. I'll talk to you guys next week.
All right, bye, Ian.
See ya.
See ya.
So they have a panther and a rat, and then
yes.
Does the panther chase the rat around the stadium?
No, I think they're like friends.
That's stupid. They should be enemies. That would be more entertaining.
Let's see. I think I'm able to pull a picture. Okay, here we go. Right. Share screen. There you go.
It's still loading. Oh, that's stupid. They should be enemies, not friends. Don't panthers eat rats? I don't like that.
I'm not a fan. Stanley C. Panther and Victor E. Rat.
Victor E. Rat. Oh God, his name's Victor, and the other one's Stanley because Stanley C. Stanley Cup. Cool. Victor.
Victor
Well, first off, the Panthers
Victory.
never won a Stanley Cup. Why is his name Stanley C? And then Victor. I don't even know what the Victor means.
Victory. Put it together.
Oh
Victory.
my, bro! Before this season, they weren't winning no victories or Stanley Cups. What the hell? Those mascots, those names meant nothing.
All right. Well, that's enough for hockey talk.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Playoff start soon. 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now. NFL. I don't think much has happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anything happened besides Washington hiding their tickets.
That's a bad one too. Draft 2 weeks away from tomorrow,
Yep.
or I guess tonight when this gets.
Yeah, biggest
posted.
draft in Jets history. Yep, I'm nervous for it. Hopefully we don't.
Who are you liking right now at 4? Are you still with
I want the corner.
The Sauce.
Yeah, I want Sauce. I want him and a receiver because I don't unless we trade for a receiver like DK, which I don't think they will at this rate. I don't think AJ Brown. Debo. I don't think they'll get any of those guys because I don't think they're going to pay him. So then they're going to be asking a little too much.
Do we? Do you think this? Do you think this Debo thing's kind of like the Kyler situation?
Yeah, I don't think he really wants to leave San Fran. I don't know. I mean, why would you? I think he just wants his money. And $25 million, I wouldn't pay him that.
To me.
I wouldn't pay him $25 million. I'd let him walk before I pay him $25 million. He's a great receiver. Don't make me wrong. He gets injured a lot. He gets injured a lot. The way he plays, you're asking to get hurt. I mean, he's a running back. You're going to pay a running back $25 million.
Well, yeah. What is it called? They call him like the wide back or the running receiver.
He puts his body on the line way too much for $25 million. Great player, very versatile. Could do so many things. But if I was San Fran, if you're asking for $25 million, like that Instagram caption I saw is, I'd let him go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch it. And I saw the Jets. I saw some mocks where they might be getting Jameson Williams instead. I've seen mock drafts with 17 different receivers the Jets are getting. So honestly, at this rate, I don't care who they get. I'm hoping the receiver is very good. That's all I care.
There's definitely this draft seems very unpredictable at this point. Like
I heard number one's even up.
Number one's in question. Who they're taking?
Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville. I heard Aiden Hutchinson's not even like he couldn't, or Evan Neal could be number. I mean, there's so many people that could be number one. It's like the polar opposite from last year, where you could pretty much predict the first 5.
Oh, and obviously, I feel it's wrong if we don't rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins.
Oh yeah,
very unfortunate. Very unfortunate thing. Interesting. I mean, that situation was not good. And actually, that happened. Like
he was so young too.
Right near me too. Like,
oh really? Was it? It was in Florida.
Yeah, it was. It's about like 20-ish minutes from where I am.
Oh gosh, that's scary.
Yeah, so it's a very unfortunate scene.
I can't remember the last time that really happened. Like a young footballer, just a player. I can't remember the last time that happened. So it's unfortunate. It's sad.
Wasn't there one like last year?
I don't remember. I'm not quite sure.
I think there was. There might have been. Besides that, though, NFL news, I don't think there's not been a whole lot.
No, we've hit that time of the year where you're just waiting for the draft.
Yeah. Which, again, like I said, it's going to be interesting. It should be fun because it's very unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows who's making trade? I mean, for all we know, Jets might flip both those picks right now for a superstar.
They could flip the 4 or the 10. If you're getting DK for the 10th pick, I think you do it.
Oh, yeah. He's worth it.
He's young too. He's a proven receiver.
Which again,
I don't see Seattle because
I don't know. You guys have what, like the 35th and like the 38th?
Yeah, we basically have 4 first-round picks.
So I mean, they might be able to get away with the trade for a solid receiver, and they might not have to move that forward.
Yeah, that's what they did with the Tyreek Hill. I saw the details were the 35 and the 38. So yeah, I mean they have 4 top 40 picks. So they own 10% of the or what is that? No, that's 10% of the top 40.
Yeah.
So they own a good amount of the top picks. So they have the draft capital to do it. It's just does the receiver want to go there, and can you pay him?
Well, and not even a receiver, just any position. Like who knows who they're trying to go get?
I think it's receiver.
I'm gonna guess receiver.
Receiver and corner,
I mean,
receiver, corner, and edge is the three.
that's what I mean, though. Like
much
maybe
positions.
maybe they make a move for a corner.
They could. I don't really know what corners on the market, but I'm not in there. Stephon Gilmore still available, but I think he wants to go to a winning team. I don't think he wants. I saw he's visiting the Colts.
Yeah,
that probably makes more sense. I think it's best just to draft Sauce Gardner. He's the best corner available.
Yeah,
lockdown.
I agree.
That's what we need. And then a division with some great receivers and Tyreek, Waddle, and Stephon Diggs. You gotta have a lockdown corner.
That's for sure. Besides that, I think that's it for the NFL. Any other plans for the next week besides baseball?
What am I doing? I have no clue.
Yeah, anything for Easter?
Yeah, I'm going to my aunt's house for Easter. And then the playoffs start Sunday night. So
there you go.
Gotta get ready for my sons.
You'll be watching that. Yeah, I think that's about it for everything happening right now.
I've been watching Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight's great.
Oh,
the third episode came out. I'm gonna watch that. I watched that.
I've actually not got around to that yet. So I plan to binge.
It's my favorite one because it has nothing. It really like all the other ones like rely on Marvel stuff. This one like it's on its own. That's why I like it so much because I'm not a big Marvel guy. I like the standalone ones. Like this is a great one. I like Oscar Isaac. He's a great actor.
And I'm assuming, did you guys buy tickets or going to buy tickets for Doctor Strange?
Yeah, we're probably most likely. Is that coming on May 8th, right?
I
think it's May 8th or May 10th. It's early May.
May 6th. May 6th.
May 6th. There it is. Yeah.
We'll have to be in touch because I will be flying back home May 7th. So
those tickets are the opposite of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, you get it right away.
No. Well, actually, my theater is actually sold out very quickly.
Let me see. Let me look on Fandango.
But no, we'll have to be in touch because I come home the 7th. So if anything, if you guys don't go opening day, I might tag along with you.
Oh, look. I have no clue. I mean, I'm not in no rush to see them. Like I said, I'm not a big Marvel guy.
Besides that, I don't. I get to work the Bon Jovi concert.
Oh, my mom loves Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I get to work the Bon Jovi concert, so that's going to be a fun one.
Bon Jovi, I think he still performs.
Yeah. He's still. I think he dropped an album last year.
No. It's like Elton John still performing. Like, dude, it's time to go. There's still a lot of seats.
Oh, okay.
That's for the earliest screening.
Okay.
There, see all that blue?
Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's a lot.
So there's still plenty. There's no rush.
Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame Ian ducked out because we could have asked him about Morbius.
Oh, I heard it sucked. I didn't see it. I literally looked up. I literally go on Google and just said Morbius end credit because I heard it was so bad, and I watched it and it makes no sense. It contradicts everything that happened in the Spider-Man movie.
Oh, here you go. In October 2nd, 2020, Bon Jovi dropped his new album, 2020.
Wow. I did not hear one thing about it, and it's been 2 years. Good for Bon Jovi.
It has 3 professional ratings, 2 stars. 3? It's got 3 professional ratings. It's got a 2 out of 5, 2.5 out of 5, and a 3 out of 5.
Oh, so it's a great album.
Great album.
I'm sure it'll be sold out there at the Bon Jovi concert.
I believe they're expecting a pretty good crowd. So
all the old people.
Hey, I make commission, so the more the better.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, back in the day, Bon Jovi was the man.
In the U.S. Billboard 200, it topped at 19th.
That's pretty good, actually. Even though it had terrible ratings, at least people listen to it.
Oh yes. All right. Then on that note, I guess we can attend to some NBA playing games and some hopefully White Sox baseball. That won't matter because we're recording on a Wednesday and this will come out on a Thursday. So everyone's listening this will make no sense.
Yep.
Sounds good to me. All right. Well, on that note, we will see everyone next week. I'll see you.
Hustle Pod.